Muletrain!
It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Monday, January the 25th, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Pamela Miller, 66, a lifetime resident of our area, wife of Mike Miller, died suddenly in her sleep Sunday morning at her home here in the Muleshoe area. Funeral services for Pam Miller will be Thursday morning at 11 at the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe, where she was a member. She was born April the 3rd, 1949, to Dorothy and Lowell Irvin St. Clair of Muleshoe. They had St. Clair's department store, which was on Main Street. She married Mike Miller 48 years ago on November the 4th, 1967. They reared their 4 children in the Lasbody schools. She is survived by her husband, Mike, of the home, her daughter, Christine Isaacson, who operates and owns K&K Pharmacy here in Muleshoe, and there are also 3 sons, Kurt and Scott of Muleshoe area, and John Colby of Lubbock. 1 brother, Johnny St. Clair, also of Lubbock. She was preceded in death by her parents, Ms. Irvin St. Clair, and also her younger brother. Please remember all of the family of Pam Miller in your prayers, and repeating, she was 66 years of age when she died suddenly in her sleep Sunday morning at her home here in the Muleshoe area. Funeral services for Pamela Miller, wife of Mike Miller, will be Thursday morning at 11 at the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe, where she was a member. Rosemary Rangel, 62, of Muleshoe, died Saturday in Lubbock following a very lengthy illness. Funeral services for Rosemary will be held at 11 Wednesday morning at Ellie's Funeral Home Chapel, and burial will be in the Bailey County Cemetery under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Rosemary Rangel was born October 19, 1953 in Little Rock, Arkansas, to Jose and Aurora Maria de Leon Hernandez. She married Felipe Rangel in Bayer County, Texas, on October the 4th, 1973. She was a member of the New Covenant Church here. She was preceded in death by her parents, Mr. and Ms. Jose Hernandez. Survivors are her husband, Felipe, 2 sons, Juan Arthur Rangel and his wife, Lucinda of Muleshoe, and Martin Gabriel Rangel, also of Muleshoe, a daughter, Rosalinda Amelia Quintanilla of Alamo, Texas. There are also surviving 4 grandchildren and 1 great-grandchild. You can send online condolences to www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. And please remember in your prayers all of Rosemary Rangel's family in your prayers. Repeating, she died at the age of 62 following a very lengthy illness Saturday in Lubbock, and funeral services will be held at 11 Wednesday morning at Ellie's Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe. Burial will be in the Bailey County Cemetery under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home. Gloria Shepler, the mother of Gina Martis of Muleshoe, died Thursday night in a nursing home in the Metroplex area. The funeral services for Gloria Shepler will be held Monday afternoon at 2 in Grapevine. Please remember Gina Martis and all of Mrs. Shepler's family in your prayers. She is survived by her husband and, of course, 2 daughters and a granddaughter also who formerly lived here in Muleshoe, Courtney Martis, now of the Metroplex also. There are 2 former residents of Muleshoe who died over the past weekend. Nelda Gatewood of Hamilton, Texas, the wife of Engel Gatewood, formerly of Muleshoe, died Friday evening at 5:30 at Scott and White Memorial Hospital in Temple, where she formerly worked. She was reared out in the Progress community as Nelda Oddie, and the funeral services for Nelda Oddie Gatewood will be held on Tuesday morning at 10 at the Calvary Baptist Church of Hamilton. She was the sister-in-law of J.C. Gatewood of Muleshoe. Also, another former resident of Muleshoe, Billy Morrison of Wheeler, who graduated from Muleshoe High School, died Friday morning. His wife, Betty, also a Muleshoe High School graduate, had died just recently. Billy Morrison's family is his father actually is what the Morrison Addition here in Muleshoe was named after, over in the area of the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. Please remember all of the family of Billy Morrison of Wheeler, and also Nelda Gatewood, the wife of Engel Gatewood of Hamilton.
I've just returned from the Muleshoe Independent School District Spelling Bee that was held this morning at 9 o'clock at the MISD Administration Building. The winner of the Spelling Bee this year, that was made up of students from DeShazo Elementary and Watson Junior High School, was 5th grader Kalana Burdell, the daughter of Josiah and Renata Burdell. The alternate was Zabri Hasselhoff, another 5th grader and daughter of Derek and Tia Hasselhoff. The pronouncer was Leanne Gallman, and judges Lindsay Ramage and Aaron Boatman. And look for that video later today or tomorrow morning at MuleshoeTV.com, on our Facebook, Twitter, and also on Reach Broadband Channel 6. And congratulations to the MISD Spelling Bee winner. She was 5th grader Kalana Burdell. She will go on and represent Bailey County in the MISD in a Spelling Bee later on in Lubbock.
Tony Castillo is also to be congratulated, along with all of the participants in the Bailey County Junior Livestock Show for 2016, held this past weekend at the Civic Center. Tony Castillo was the winner of the coveted Jimmy Dale Black Showmanship Award. There was a showmanship judge, Connor McCowan, and also the big winners in the steer show were Grand Champion Dagan Dunham and Reserve Marky Sturmer. The judge for that event was Brian Reynolds. And the showmanship award in the steer show went to overall showman Haley Hunt. She was from the senior division. The junior showman was Rowdy Ramage. The beef heifer grand champion was Rowdy Ramage, and the reserve Kennedy Ramage. The gilt champion Tony Castillo, and then the reserve was Haley Kinnemer. In the swine show, the judge also was Brian Reynolds, and the champion was Haley Hunt. The reserve champion, Coleman Preston. The showmanship awards went overall to Tony Castillo, who turned out to be the Jimmy Dale Black Showman of 2016. He's from the senior division. And Carly Price from the junior division from the swine show. The goat judge was Terry Milliken, and the grand champion goat was shown by Cassidy Cage. She also showed the reserve champion goat And she also was the overall showman from the goat show and from the senior division. Doc Gardner was the showman from the junior division in the goat show. In the lambs, the grand champion was shown by Keenan Gardner and the reserve Doc Gardner. In the showmanship awards, the overall showman was Caitlin Hart, and she was from the junior division. Caitlin Kelly was the senior showman from the lambs. In the dairy heifer, A.J. Voss was the judge, and the grand champion was shown by Hayden Burris, the reserve by Jackson Burris. In the showmanship award, the overall junior showman was Jackson Burris, who went on into the Jimmy Dale Black. Diego Benavides was the senior division dairy heifer showmanship award winner. In the rabbit division, from Sudan, Sue Field was the judge, and she selected the grand champion shown by Dustin Sturmer. The reserve champion rabbit was shown by Nathan Wilton. In the showmanship award, of course, the Jimmy Dale Black coveted award went to Tony Castillo, but congratulations to all of the participants of the 2016 Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. And of course, we have running highlights from the entire show here online and on the air. The high in Muleshoe was 70 on Sunday. On Saturday, it was 71, even a little warmer. 25 was the low. And at 7 o'clock on Monday morning, our week started out with 25 degrees. And now 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Looking at our weather forecast for today on Monday for the Muleshoe area, partly sunny, high near 53 degrees this afternoon. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming northeast later in the afternoon. Tonight, a 30% chance of snow after midnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 26 degrees. East-northeast winds around 10 miles per hour. New snow accumulation of less than half an inch possible. Then tomorrow on Tuesday for the Muleshoe area, a chance of snow showers before noon, then a slight chance of rain and snow showers afternoon, mostly cloudy with a high near 39 degrees, so much cooler tomorrow on Tuesday. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. On Tuesday, chance of rain and precipitation and snow is 30%. New snow accumulation of less than half an inch possible. Partly cloudy with a low around 23 Tuesday night. Wednesday, sunny, high near 48 degrees. West-northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 26. Sunny on Thursday, much warmer, high near 61 degrees. Mostly clear Thursday night, low around 31. Friday, even warmer, sunny with a high near 67 degrees. West-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Friday night, clear, low around 34. Repeating our forecast for today, Monday in Muleshoe, partly sunny, high near 53 degrees. Then tonight, a 30% chance of snow. Showers after midnight, mostly cloudy, low around 26. Half an inch or less is possible. Then a chance of snow showers before noon on Tuesday. Then a slight chance of rain and snow showers afternoon, mostly cloudy with a high near 39 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30% for Tuesday. New snow accumulation of less than half an inch possible. Partly cloudy Tuesday night, low around 23. 5-area telephone. West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
The Lady Mules and the Mules, both teams in the varsity division at Muleshoe High School, beat Tulia on Friday night. The Lady Mules beat Tulia 60 to 43, and they are now 1-4 on their season in District 2 3A. The Mules beat Tulia Hornets 65 to 35, and they're perfect in district action, 3-0. And the next games will be played on Tuesday night, and that will be at Shallowater. And the JV boys and girls will play Shallowater at 5 o'clock there. And at 6:30, the Lady Mules take on the Phillies. And then at 8 o'clock, the Mules and the Mustangs play in district action. Also on the scene of realignment, according to the Lubbock Avalanche Journal, this is a projection only. In UIL, in 3A Division 1, it looks like to me it's going to be a lot easier on gasoline and our cars and our parents and our fans, as well as the Muleshoe schools. In District 1 3A, this is projection only by the AJ. Shallowater, Amarillo River Road, Littlefield, Slayton, Freona, and Muleshoe. So that all basically is right around the Lubbock area except Amarillo River Road. And of course, we've been there many times, and Childress falls out of our district. Of course, the powerhouses are, according to the AJ, the big dogs are Muleshoe and Shallowater in that proposed district. The alignments will be announced on February the 1st. And also, you can read that entire AJ story on our Twitter. Also, on the game canceled by Tulia for the freshman girls of Muleshoe High School, they will instead play at Nazareth the Swifts at 5 o'clock on Monday evening there. So be sure and remember that. Also, congratulations to the JV Lady Mules. They beat Freona JV team 35 to 27, and the individual scores were B. Barone with 10, L. Barrera 8, M. Melendez 6, V. Ambrose 4, K. Bastillos 3, R. Elizalde 2, and C. Cage also had 2. And congratulations to the JV Lady Mules beating Freona 35 to 27. And the freshman boys play at Tulia at 7:30 tonight. But the freshman girls of Muleshoe High School play at Nazareth at 5. The junior high teams are playing Tulia, and the girls play here at Muleshoe, and the boys are all at Tulia starting at 5 o'clock on Monday. And now we'll be back with more Muletrain in a moment. Stay tuned, please.
Chips are delicious. Have you been wasting time looking for a good meal? Well, go to Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard and try the Irma's Special. If you are under 12, try the grilled cheese. You know Leal's in Muleshoe is the original Leal's Mexican restaurant. I highly recommend it. 5 generations of our family have eaten at Leal's. What did you say, Isla? Chips are delicious.
And this edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where the First Bank, you can show your school spirit now with the First Bank MasterCard School Spirit debit cards available for the Muleshoe Mules, Dimmitt Bobcats, or Bovina Mustangs. Go by 202 South First Street. Call 806-272-4515. First Bank right here in Muleshoe. Show your team spirit and earn cash for your school every time you swipe your card with the Muleshoe Mules, Dimmitt Bobcats, or Bovina Mustangs School Spirit MasterCard debit cards available now at the First Bank, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
There will be 3 elections held, all at City Hall, all on May the 7th. And now you can file for all 3 of those elections with Leanne Gallman, filing clerk at the Muleshoe City Hall, which is located on South First Street, right across the street from the First Bank. In the City of Muleshoe election, there are 2 places open. District 1, now held by Colt Ellis, and District 2, where there is actually a vacancy. In the Muleshoe School Board election, there will be 2 at-large positions to fill, that of Kelly Kettner and Jared Lee. And on the Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board, there are 3 positions open this spring. Landon Nichols, place 3, Dusty Clayton, place 1, and Zona Gatewood, place 5. The last day to file at City Hall here in Muleshoe will be February the 19th. You can file weekdays from 8 to 5 when the City Hall is open. IB Pete was held in Muleshoe on Monday morning to kick off the Blackout Cancer Week at Muleshoe High School. And later this week, you can see IB Pete on Channel 11 out of Lubbock. And of course, this Friday, they will have Blackout, the Muleshoe High School Gymnasium night for the Muleshoe and the Dimmitt Bobby and Bobcats game. Now, the all-region band clinic and concert will be held both Friday and Saturday, and that will be in Lubbock. And we have a number of our band students from the Mighty M Concert Band who have made the all-region band. The Bailey County Commissioners Court met in regular session Monday morning at the Bailey County Courthouse and considered approving a bond for the Bailey County Tax Assessor Collector Maria Gonzalez. They also considered approving the Lubbock County interlocal agreement for housing inmates and authorizing Bailey County Judge, Bailey County Treasurer, County Clerk, and the County Sheriff to sign the agreement. Kevin Baez also presented for approval an extended warranty for the 2012 Ford ambulance for Bailey County EMS. Kevin Smith out at the Civic Center presented approval to seal coat the Coliseum parking lot. The Bailey County Commissioners also considered approving an order of the Commissioners Court of Bailey County designating areas essential for the operations of the court, according to Bailey County Judge Sherry Harrison. The Lana Estacada Cotton Conference will be conducted by the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service in Bailey County on Monday, January the 29th at the Bailey County Coliseum. Registration starting at 8:30 and the program will follow at 9 o'clock. Curtis Preston, AgriLife Extension Agent in Bailey County, said the conference will target cotton producers in the High Plains and provide them with timely information about crop management and industry issues. 4 Texas Department of Agriculture continuing education units will be offered. Registration will be $15 and you can register when you attend on Monday morning at 8:30 at the Civic Center here. For more information about this cotton conference, you can call the Bailey County Extension Agent's office at 806-272-4583, and that is next week. We'll be back with more Muletrain in a moment.
The winter clearance sale continues tomorrow on Tuesday at BK Boutique, 200 East 21st Street. All clothing 30 to 60% off. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And their winter clearance sale continues this week beginning on Tuesday at BK Boutique. All clothing 30 to 60% off, 200 East 21st Street, Clovis, New Mexico. Call Beth or Betty, 575-762-1848. The swing bed program is now available at the Muleshare Medical Center for the patient who is no longer in need of acute medical care but is not yet comfortable functioning independently at home. Call now for more information about the swing bed program, 806-272-4524. The Muleshare Area Medical Center is at 708 South 1st Street right here in Muleshare, Texas.
St. Anne's Catholic Church in Bovina will have their annual German sausage dinner this Sunday, 11:30 to 2, at the Parish Hall on 3rd Street in Bovina. And tickets will be $12 for adults, $5 for children under 6. And there will also be no additional charge for carryouts. And Joanne McDonald says you can buy the sausage in advance or on Sunday at the door. On our prayer list, remember Janie Carpenter, the wife of Joseph Carpenter, who had surgery on Thursday. Carol and Terry Precure, who lost their business in a fire a week ago. However, they are now open right here in Muleshare at their new location at 410 North 1st Street, formerly Shipman Body Shop, the building that they had purchased last October. Also remember the family of 25-year-old Kyle Ratliff of Amarillo, the grandson of Alvalee Peeler of Hereford, formerly of Muleshare. And the family of Billy Weir, 85, of Muleshare and Lasbody. Remember Robert Hooton, who had surgery last week in Lubbock. And Cameron Nix, the son of Mr. and Miss Tim Nix of Sudan. Also, Cameron is a 2000 graduate of Muleshare High School. Wendell Clayton of Earth, who was burned over a week ago in an accident in his pickup. Clyde Vaughn of Tulia, the father of Debbie Hutto of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, his cancer has returned. Mary Janice Brantley of Muleshoe, who had foot surgery last week. Chad Bell, Mary Jo Burge, Alma and Alton Burton, Leona Harris, Corlin and Jean Paul Jarman, Flo Jones, Doyle and Lily Sue King. Also remember Zora Reynolds, and remember a little 2-year-old Eliza Dodd, Hannah Simmons, 10 years of age, Bob and Nina Landers, G.R. Lester, Lornette Mason. We're so glad that Mary Moore is home now here in Muleshoe with her husband Wiltsey. Remember, though, Mary and Wiltsey Moore, and Mary Ellen Robertson, Clinton and Maxine Rodders, June and Jake Saylor in your prayers. Also, the family of Donald Street of Muleshoe 90 and Beth Watson 86 of Muleshoe. Remember little Reed Markle and Pat Prater, Judy Griswold, Jerry and Bill Savuto, Carrie John Schuster, Doris and R.L. Scott, Laverne Wynn, Glenn Watkins, Dorothy Turner, Brian Taylor, and also Joel Coward and his mother Joellen, and Dorothy Sorley in your prayers, please.
Well, it is just about time for us to go on the Muletrain News. Brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6. As well, find it on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
This is Tumbleweed Smith, a turtle adventure. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe, as well as in Morton. They're celebrating over 76 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. Check them out online, bcecoop.com, 806-272-4504, owned by those that they serve. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoyed the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
June Stroschall was taking a course in taxidermy and needed a turtle. A neighbor friend said she had one, so June went over there with a big ice chest to hold the turtle.
When we got over there, I said, okay, where is the turtle? And she said, well, let me open the back of my car. And I thought something probably the size of a big pan like you'd cook in. Well, when she opened up the back of the car, there was this mouth that was as big as my double hands, just snapping. You know, I don't know where it came from. I mean, it had to have come up from the bayou or something. And she had one of those little seats, that little fold-up seats, those little metal things that people take out to sit on the fishing bank with or whatever. And so I thought, oh, that is perfect. So I reached over and got that out of the back of her car, and that turtle was just really letting me know right away it didn't want to be picked up. And so I took that metal thing and handed it to the turtle, and he bent that metal thing, just bent the metal. And so I used that while he was holding tight on and pulled it around so I could reach his tail. And so then I drug him out, holding on that tail, and there was exactly enough room with my arm stretched out. And I'm 5'7", so I got a pretty good arm. And I was holding on with all my strength, and that snapping turtle was swinging back and forth, just snap, 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 trying to get me. And so that was the awfulest looking turtle you've ever seen in your life. So put it down in there, and of course the turtle didn't want to stay in there, and we had to hold it tight to get it, and it wouldn't even shut. It wouldn't shut at all. And we got home and got it out, and I put it in a great big barrel with a lid on it, and I put it in there and put my chloroform and all that stuff in there, and a week later that turtle was still alive. It took 2 weeks to put that turtle to sleep. I guess there's enough air up under their shell, but every kid in the neighborhood was just waiting for the day when I'd get out there and open it up, and that snapping turtle would give me that, again. But that was one of the experiences I had, and it's just typical. Everything that happens to me is just wonderful, you know.
Dr. June Stroshall of Longview. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen Dement, financial advisor with Edward Jones, located right here in Muleshoe in his office at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. He can assist you with any of your financial needs, no matter where you live. The market report was recorded this Monday, January the 25th, 2016 at 11:45 a.m.
This is Dana Rippey of Edward Jones, member of the New York Stock Exchange Incorporated, bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. stocks are trading lower this morning as oil prices resume their slide. This comes following the first week of gains this year. In earnings news, both McDonald's as well as Halliburton reported strong fourth quarter results. Bond yields are lower this morning as market volatility boosted demand for haven assets. So far this morning in the S&P 500, the best performing sector is telecommunications, while the worst performing sector is basic materials. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 48 points to 16,045. The S&P 500 Index is down 9 to 1,897. And the NASDAQ Composite Index is down 14 to 4,576. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is high with 433 million shares traded. Decliners are outnumbering advancers by roughly a 6-to-1 margin. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is up $8 to $1,106. The spot price of silver is up 21 cents to $14.23, and crude oil prices are down $1 to $31. In bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 2.79%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 2%. In stocks of local interest, Apple is down 70 cents to $100.72. ConocoPhillips is down $2.12 to $35.55. Johnson & Johnson is up 62 cents to $97.37. AT&T is up 4 cents to $35.19. Pfizer is down a penny to $30.70. Xcel Energy is up 2 cents to $36.65. Walmart is up 94 cents to $63.61. And Procter & Gamble is down 32 cents to $77.05. This is Dana Rimpey of Edward Jones, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and long-term financial advice at 104 West 2nd Street in Muleshoe. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.